What is up? Today I'm going to be going over how to lose 20 to 40 pounds in the next 180 days without skipping meals, cutting carbs, bouncing back, and while only doing about 5 to 6 hours of exercise in the gym per week. I'm also going to show you exactly how I implemented this with my client Gage and helped him lose 30 pounds. So stick around. I'm going to be dropping a ton of value here. So let's dive into it. What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a training and case study on my client Gage, who just finished up with my Everyday Athlete program. So if you're watching this, this is going to be for former athletes who are looking to learn how to lose 20 to 40 pounds, build some lean muscle sustainably in 180 days using my 4-quarter method, or you don't pay. Okay, and this is going to be done all without cutting carbs, bouncing back, skipping meals, and with less than 5 to 6 hours of exercise per week. So before we get started, my name is Damon Treat. I'm going to show you exactly how I help my client Gage lose 30 pounds and achieve a physique that he hasn't seen since his college football days. On the left picture here, that's when he started with me. He was 230 pounds. He had previously lost 30 pounds on his own and was truly just feeling stuck in his own journey and not knowing how to progress further. So that's when he reached out to me, and we implemented the 4-quarter method, helped him drop 30 pounds, regain his confidence, and ultimately become a better version of himself. So you can see he wasn't born with any crazy genetics or anything like that. Again, pick on the left was 230, pick on the right, 200. Now, before we kind of get into the program and the case study, I want to give an overview of why is it easy for athletes to fall off. So number one is going to be PTSD, right? And this is called post-traumatic sports depression. So as former athletes, we all know that life after sports can present its own challenges. Most of us have been athletes our entire lives, and our identity is deeply rooted into our sports career. Now, transitioning away from sports can leave you feeling unmotivated, which can also lead to weight gain. Number two is going to be the great slowdown, okay? There is an energy imbalance that happens within the body life after sports, okay? We're no longer athletes in training 3-4 hours a day for our sport, whether it's practices or game days, weight rooms, things like that. And if you continue to fuel your body the same way that you did while you were playing sports, it will lead to weight gain because you're eating more calories than you are burning. And then last is going to be lack of structure. And this is going to be the absence of coaching. So as athletes, we are accustomed to having a rigorous schedule that's programmed for us, whether it's going to the gym for lifting sessions, practices, film study. All of that has already been programmed into our lifestyle, and we are just supposed to show up, which gives us the structures that we need. Now, life after sports, you don't have that same structure anymore, and it leaves athletes alone to figure things out on their own, and not really a proven blueprint that guarantees success. If you're watching this, who is this for? This is for people who are looking to lose 20 to 40 pounds of fat, keep it off sustainably, pack on some lean muscle that you can keep forever. Then stick around, because this is definitely for you. If you're tired of losing the same 20 to 40 pounds in pursuit of your true athletic physique that you've always dreamed of, and you're looking for a simple, realistic, proven blueprint, then this is for you. If you feel like you've kind of tried everything in your journey and you still don't have the body that you want, then this is for you. And if you believe that you just have more to offer to life, your family, your career, and you want to live up to your truest and highest potential and transform into the best version of yourself, then this is for you. All right. Now, who is this not for? So if any of these things apply to you, you can actually just go ahead and stop watching the video, because it's going to be a complete waste of time. So let's dive right into it. This is not for individuals who are stuck in the past of repeating the same workouts that they did in high school or college and just reminiscing about the glory days. Your best days are not behind you. They are actually in front of you. And, if this describes you, then, this program is not for you. If you're seeking dramatic weight loss, like 25 pounds in 4 weeks or 20 pounds in 6-week challenges, things like that, and you want a quick fix, then this is definitely not for you. And if you're not willing to put in the work and commit at minimum at least 5 hours a week for the gym and exercise, then this is definitely not for you. And if you don't believe that you can just overall become a better version of yourself and live up to your fullest potential, then this isn't for you. So the truth about getting to sub 15% body fat and keeping it off as a former athlete that nobody is talking about. So the truth is you can absolutely achieve an athletic physique, have that six pack during the summer, big shoulders, chest, all without spending more than 5 hours a week in the gym. Okay. The truth is we want to find something that's sustainable to your lifestyle. As athletes, we don't have all the time in the world as we used to when we were playing our sport. So we have to make a program fit for us. So the only reason why athletes fail to achieve this is because they would rather do quick fixes and popular trends instead of follow a simple and effective system, like having simplified nutrition, quality and effective exercises that get you in and out of the gym between 45 to 60 minutes, and also utilizing the 4-quarter method versus quick fixes and fad diets. So if you're watching this video, don't worry, I'm not going to let that be you. Diving into some harsh truths, right? So if you're making these kind of excuses, the truth is this program probably won't work for you, because let's be real. If you're saying, hey, I don't have enough time, or this worked for him, but it hasn't worked for me, the truth is we all have the same 24 hours in a day, and everyone is pretty much genetically the same. As long as you just put in the work, you can become the best version of yourself. So the fact is that you don't have to dedicate your life to being fit. It's all about finding a program that fits for you rather than you fitting into a program. And what that means is creating fitness around the lifestyle that you want to live, rather than doing cookie cutter programs from your influencers and programs that don't fit into your lifestyle at the end of the day, right? No matter what anybody else says, you don't have to have amazing genetics to look and feel your best. You just need to have the right plan and structure. So if you want to become an everyday athlete and unlock your greatest potential, I'm going to show you step by step, okay, how to avoid the failures that 99% of athletes face on their journey to build a shredded athletic physique, how to lose 20 to 40 pounds in 180 days and keep it off forever. Also, we're going to go over how I helped my client Gage lose all his unwanted belly fat and achieve his dream physique, all while enjoying foods that you love and seeing amazing results, all within just 5 hours a week in the gym. So how did everyday athletes start? In 2013, give us some background about me. I played my last down of football, and I did not make it to the NFL as, that was my dream. Afterwards, I kind of felt myself feeling lost with no sense of purpose. Even when I was going to college, I really didn't study anything that was going to set myself up for future. The only thing that I was focused on was playing football. And once football ended for me, like I said, that's when that feeling of feeling lost and not motivated and not knowing what to do next, right? And how to become the best version of myself. So that led me down a path of just depression, significant weight gain. And I would always search for programs that would help, but I couldn't find anything specifically tailored to assisting athletes, both physically and mentally. So that's why I created the Everyday Athletes, to help other athletes kind of bounce back, find purpose, and become the best version of themselves, just like we strive to be when we were playing sports. So I've been coaching for 10 years now. I've kind of refined my approach to better serve my clients. I maintain a healthy weight around 180 pounds with visible abs all year round. And then I'm extremely passionate about helping former athletes build the body, mindset, and lifestyle that they once dreamed about through fitness. So as you can see, the 4-quarter method is going to be the playbook for former athletes, built by my 10 years of experience and implemented with hundreds of my clients that they've been able to implement and keep forever. So for the first time, I decided to release it to you guys. Now, this next few slides are going to be a step-by-step overview of what the 4-quarter method is and how I currently do it with all of my clients. So that way, ultimately, you guys can steal it, implement it, and hopefully lose 20 to 40 pounds in the next 180 days. So the 4-quarter method is split into 4 different phases. We break it up into a foundations phase, an acceleration phase, a maintenance phase, and a gains phase. So Q1, is going to be foundations phase. Now, this is going to be days 1 through 21. Okay, the biggest thing that we're going to focus on here is priming the body for fat loss by keeping our calories at maintenance and really just focus on pushing for strength endurance by keeping our reps between 12 to 15 reps during our program. The thing we're going to focus on is just rehydrating the body by making sure that we're taking in at least 100 ounces of water per day. We're going to start to learn and track how to track your calories and your protein, right, by eating food that you actually like and enjoy instead of, bullshit programs that are just going to give you, hey, on Monday you're going to have chicken breasts, and Tuesday you're going to have beef, and Wednesday you're going to have fish. No, the goal is to actually help you eat food that you like and enjoy, know how to track it so that way you can maintain your results for life. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to establish a 1 rep max with baseline testing during this foundation phase as well. So that way we can program out our percentages, that you can have a program that is going to not only push you, but help you get stronger, leaner, all the above. Q2, we move into an acceleration phase. So this is going to be majority where we're focusing on fat loss. So we're going to complete our daily tasks, which is exercising, nutrition tracking, and also water intake. Next, we're going to focus on progressive overload with each lift. Basically what that means is we're going to do a little bit more than we did last week, whether it's more reps or more weight. And then we're also going to increase our cardio with intentional movement and daily walks. Okay, so intentional movement means, park your car a little bit farther than where you would normally from work. Get a few more steps in. Going on 20 to 30-minute walks during lunch breaks, right? Getting those steps in and just continuing to move with intention. All right, and then last, you're going to learn how to eat more food while losing fat using the volume method. Okay, so this is allowing you to have more food for less calories, which is going to help you keep you satiated, fuller for longer, and ultimately make it easier to be able to lose fat and not feel hungry. Once you've kind of completed the acceleration phase and have lost anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds, we're going to move into a maintenance phase. The goal here is to establish a new baseline by reverse dieting back to your maintenance calories. So we want to slowly increase your calories, 100 to 200 calories per week, up until you get back to a maintenance point. And that is going to allow you to gain minimal body fat as you increase your calories and establish a new baseline. Okay. What this is also going to do is prime your body for muscle gain. So we're going to focus on a little bit lower reps, heavier weight as we're increasing your calories. And then overall, this is going to change your self-image and kind of reset that thermostat of what a new normal is. And then last, we're going to move into Q4. This is the gains phase, and this is days 121 through 180. So this is where we're going to focus on muscle gain. You should be gaining anywhere from a half a pound of muscle each week. We're going to focus on higher intensity, lower volume to increase muscle mass. And then you should set all new PRs and all your main lifts, whether that's your squat, bench, deadlift, and shoulder press. So now that you know what the 4-quarter method is, here's how we implemented it into Gage's daily routine and lifestyle. So we operate on the 4 pillars of routine, exercise, nutrition, and mindset. When it comes to routine, we want to focus on having a daily routine and know exactly how to plan and prime the body and mind for movement for the day. So just like when you played sports, it's all about having a plan and a routine of knowing here's exactly the time that I'm going to go to the gym, knowing exactly what your calories are, what you're going to eat, and having that daily routine set so that way it can ultimately set you up for success. When it comes to exercising, we focus on lifting weights, cardio, and skill work. And then when it comes to nutrition, we focus on simplified macros, easy grocery shopping lists, high volume foods, and also how to eat on the go when you're out at restaurants with friends and family. Now, when it comes to mindset, this is to help you regain that confidence like you were playing sports, right? And this is with daily books, podcasts, things that are going to elevate yourself mentally. So that way, ultimately, you can have the right mindset to succeed in the 4-quarter method and also just in life. So with Gage, during his foundations phase, his training, we focused on finding his 1 rep max in all of his lifts, broke it down to percentages in his bench, his squat, his deadlift, and his strict press. And then for his accessory lifts, we focused on higher volume, lighter weights to emphasize priming the body for muscle endurance. And this typically is going to be from 12 to 15 rep range. During this, everything was structured, including his sets, his rest breaks, and he was tracking how many reps he was doing plus the weight that he was moving every single week. So that way we can ultimately build upon that for weeks to come. We focused on intentional movement, like I said, by incorporating 20 to 30-minute walks throughout the day. Now, when it came to his nutrition, we introduced flexible dieting and macro tracking to his routine using the First Form app. We kept his calories at a maintenance level with activity set to sedentary. And we focused on his hydration by flushing out toxins by drinking 100 ounces of water per day. This is also key because the more water that you drink will help you lose water weight as well. So we focused on consistently just hitting his calorie and his protein goal, and this helped him prime his body for fat loss through a structured and sustainable approach. Now, as I mentioned, Q2 is majority of where we're going to be losing our body fat. So during the acceleration phase here, we focused on increasing his intensity in all of his lifts by focusing on progressively increasing the weight each week, dropping his reps to 8 to 12, and this helped him achieve PRs even though he was losing fat. Each main lift, we cycled through different phases of the week, and this included speed days, which is more explosive, heavy days, which is obviously just lifting heavier weight, hypertrophy, which is focused on muscle building, and then also recovery days, which is going to be lighter, active recovery days to help him get ready for his next training session and not be as taxed and sore. Now, when it came to nutrition, we decreased his calories to a slight deficit of around 500 calories per day. He was eating around 2,400 calories and 200 grams of protein. And as his weight dropped over time, we made slight adjustments to his macros accordingly. Now, I want you to note that 2,400 calories and 200 grams of protein is specific to him. Okay, just because he ate that way doesn't mean that you can have the same amount of calories and protein and see these types of results. They are specific to each individual. If you do need help dialing in your calories and your protein, just reach out to me and I'll be able to help you out there. But as you can see, the results here, that's going to be a 30-pound drop there. Next, we're going to move into the maintenance phase. Okay, so now from here, after he was able to lose the weight, we slowly increased his calories to around 100 to 200 calories each week to really just help the body create a new state of normal. This allowed Gage to stay lean while starting to eat more food. His lifting remained consistent with progressive overload around 8 to 12 reps with recovery weeks every 4 weeks. We also tapered back the cardio to around 20 minutes, 3 days a week on his non-lifting days. So what this did is this primed the body for muscle building without Gage being able to gain fat in this maintenance phase. All right, so last we move into our gains phase. Training wise, we retested all of his 1-rep maxes every 4 weeks during the program. But during this gain phase, we retested again. So that way we can set some new PRs and reset our percentages. So that way we can maximize our intensity within the 6 to 8 rep range, focusing on strength, hypertrophy, and new PRs. Okay, with the new amount of calories that he's eating, this is going to help him with increased energy levels. We also dropped his cardio even lower with about 10-minute warm-ups for his training days. Nutrition-wise, after the reverse diet, we incorporated a calorie surplus, which is around 100 to 200 calories above his maintenance. And this allowed Gage to build some lean muscle without any unwanted body fat. And also gave him some more flexibility within his diet, which allowed him to enjoy the food that he loves while staying within this new calorie goal and his protein goal. So as far as what you guys have seen here, the 4-quarter method is really just the playbook designed to sustainably burn fat and regrow muscle to help you build an athletic physique in 180 days or less. With Gage, he's able to see some amazing results, feeling as confident as he's ever felt. We even got him down to 199 at his lowest, which he hasn't seen in 15 years, even while he was playing sports. He is so confident and he loves the results so much that he's even wanting to go into coaching other people as well and become a trainer to help teach the things that he was able to feel throughout his journey. So as I mentioned, it kind of unlocked a new potential for him. You know, he's thriving for new endeavors and help him regain a mindset that he can pretty much do anything that he sets his mind to with the newfound discipline that he was able to achieve through his results. So now that you know exactly how the 4-quarter method works, I have an offer for you. If you're a former athlete and you want to regain your athletic body, get sub 15% body fat and feel capable like you can get back on the field and play again, all while unlocking your mental and physical potential, become the healthiest and strongest that you've ever been, I will personally assist you in helping you lose those 20 to 40 pounds in a sustainable manner, while also helping you gain 4 to 8 pounds of lean muscle in the next 180 days or less using the 4-quarter method, or you don't pay. Now, if you are interested, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down below in the description. You can go ahead and book a time for us to chat. We'll go over your goals and anything that you may have struggled with in the past. And if it's a good fit for us and a good fit for you, I would definitely love to bring you onto the team. So if you have any questions, leave some comments down below. You can also shoot me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram is @DamonTreat3. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.